What's going on, believers? It's your boy Rebalance with another weekly market review and outlook. This is not financial advice. I'm not a licensed investment advisor, anything like that. I do not claim to be. Please do your own research. There's risk involved with trading live funds. Now that that's out the way, economic calendar is always going to pull up the beginning of last week and to the end of this week. Just kind of briefly scan over right what happened last week. So Monday we had high impact. Tuesday we had high impact. Nothing on Wednesday. Thursday high and medium impact, and then Friday, Fed Chair Powell was interviewed. This week, no high impact or medium on Monday. We do have both high and medium impact on Tuesday, high and medium impact on Wednesday, high and medium impact on Thursday, and high and medium impact on Friday. So it could be a very busy week, full of volatility. Now let's get to the charts. So right, just how I typically always get my week set up, right? Just want to adjust certain things, right? Just slide it over pretty much. But this will be the only one that we'll see in this setup, just because I want to be able to show some levels as far as the dollar index is concerned. So at the end of last week, we traded up into this inefficiency. Look at the bodies of the candles. So we respected that thus far. So looking like there is at the very least, right, a retracement lower, if not a complete, continuation, right, of this down move. One thing I do like though is that you see how this line is now anchored to this low. This low did take out this low, and so now the price is up here and away from both of those lows, as well as right these relative equal lows here. I am anticipating continuation higher on the dollar, but I do like for this week in particular to possibly be a sideways more than anything week rather than like a large expansion up or down. I would like it to be predominantly sideways so that that weekly candle will close more with like wicks and tails, right, that are equal or greater lengths than the body of the candle, because that would allow for what I'm kind of projecting as far as the indices all trading higher to, one more push up into buy side, pair those buy orders with smart money sell orders, right? And then that continuation lower. Um, that's kind of, what I'm looking for to play out over the next 2 weeks, to be honest. So just to, put that out there now. But key levels as far as on the hourly for the dollar, this pink shaded area here, once we created it, right, we traded into it and lower since then, continuing to make new lower lows. So I would be interested. I do have an alert here at a 102.905. I want to see if the dollar could get down there and how it responds to this level. Okay. Now going to the rest of this, I want to start with the monthly. And the reason I want to start with the monthly is because so since the beginning of 2022, the indices had been in what's considered a bear market, just meaning that they were going down as opposed to their typical structure, which is going up, right? Just a prolonged down movement, aka a bear market. And so measuring from the high to the low, right? So the high was January 2022, the low so far right now is from October 2022. And since then, we've kind of been, just moving higher, but at a very slow and consolidating, choppy type of pace. So as far as the range is concerned for S&P, we are right around equilibrium of that range, just below it. As far as NASDAQ is concerned, same thing, right below equilibrium of that range, high to low. Dow Jones, we are above equilibrium, but as you can see, the common theme is from that high to low range, right, of the bear market, that the market is still, in my opinion, trading within those types of conditions. They're all around that 50% mark. So I would anticipate consolidation, right? Usually around equilibrium of a range. And so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what was the theme overall for the dollar this week, allowing for, now going down to the smaller time frames, right? Allowing for the indices to trade higher to potentially offer that reversal back lower or something, because I haven't seen it yet. Dow Jones has been, I guess, the weaker one, but it's still not showing me any clear signs of that it's, ready to head back lower and start taking out the lows that it's created so far this year on its way up. And that's just the weekly right here for Dow Jones. So these are going to be just the levels I'm watching. The main thing is this wick here from February, the week that began, that it was Sunday, February 12th, but Monday, right, is the first trading day. So Monday, February 13th, this wick here, I've measured this with the 25, 50, 75% levels of that wick. So it traded into just above, right, that 25% and rejected since then. NASDAQ, this high over here, which is also August 2022's high. And then there's that inefficiency here on the weekly chart. The high end of it is up here. And so those are two levels of interest for me with NASDAQ because, again, it definitely hasn't shown any signs of reversal yet. So I believe if it is going to trade lower, one more push higher, getting people excited about, a bull market showing itself again and they making a new all-time high, right? Potentially. So all those people jumping in, willing to buy at these higher prices will be beautiful pairs for smart money sales to then see, the market return back to the bare minimum, maybe clearing out, these equal lows here on NASDAQ. It was the weaker at some point, but now the past, couple of months has picked up strength and actually been the leader as far as just the, seeing higher prices. SPX, so relatively, sideways, honestly, right on a weekly. There's up, down, back up. So these highs here on the weekly chart are relatively equal, and they're the September 22 and the February 23 highs. So we'll be looking to see if it can get up there, how it responds. Also, this volume imbalance in between these 2 weeks here. They're just the absence of a candle body. So would like to see if it can get up there, how it may respond. So still potentially lots of room to the upside across the board, right? And the last, that I'll show is just going to be the daily really quick. And these are those same levels. I'm not going to explain this, exactly, because usually I'm long-winded. I feel like I kind of explain a lot, and I'm gonna start holding back a little bit, try to keep it short and simple, and allow for those that are actually hungry and serious about, just gaining new information and having understanding. Allow them to, do what's necessary to reach out and to get that information. But so as far as, like I said, right, these were those relative equal highs on a weekly chart. Same thing on the daily, right? They're going to be the same thing, relatively equal highs here. So interested to see SPX as well, not showing me any clear signs of reversal, right, back lower. So anticipating those highs to be taken out at the very least, with potentially, this yellow shaded area as well to be a potential draw for price to get up there. And so, yeah, with that, shout out to the believers. Thanks for tuning in. I will probably do a couple of more live price examples this week. That's why I really don't have to go too much into a deep review of last week because I literally did 5 straight days of actively analyzing and taking trades in the marketplace. So I'll do a couple more of those this week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.